There is a lot of bad advice about affiliate marketing and SEO. So in this episode, I'm going to help you save time by revealing the secrets of how to finally have your affiliate marketing website replace your income. Plus, I have a special hack at the very end of the video that you're not going to want to miss. Keep watching. What's up? My name is Chris, and I'm a full-time dad, blogger, and podcast host. And here we talk about building passive income streams that work for you so you don't have to. So if you want help to build those streams, consider subscribing. All right, so when it comes to advice online, there's only two things it can be. It can either be underrated or it can be overrated. So I have 11 things that we're going to go through, and I'll let you know whether or not it's overrated or underrated. The first thing that's completely overrated is depending on display ads for a website. I have built a couple of case study sites where I did nothing but concentrate on just building up the traffic and doing nothing but trying to make money with display ads. It didn't quite work out. Now, it may have been the niche that I chose, or it may just be because I'm just an affiliate heavy guy. I'd rather make money with the affiliate marketing side of things rather than anything, but I couldn't get the traffic up to the point to where I was making really significant income, and the amount of money that I would have made if I had gone after affiliates would literally be 10 or 20 times the amount of money I would have made just focusing on display ads, which is where those sites ended up with anyway. So definitely don't just depend on display ads. Be sure to sprinkle a lot of affiliate marketing in it as well so that you can make more money faster. The number 10 underrated thing would definitely have to be building up a brand. So I know we all want to build websites. We want to use this fake persona of a person who doesn't exist and put it online and then just hope that it starts to get some traffic and revenue. But nowadays, with the way that Google is going, they are definitely wanting people to have names, have real personalities, have actual people associated with these websites. Now, I'm not saying that you couldn't get away with it nowadays, but chances are if you want to build a nice, sustainable business, start thinking about building a brand. So to build a brand, you want to be more than just your website. You want to have a Twitter profile and a LinkedIn profile. Maybe even go the extra step with building that trust with getting a YouTube channel and creating some videos to go along with your blog. When coming up with the name, don't just come up with besttoasters.com. You want to come up with a brandable name that will allow you to write on almost any type of content in that particular space, and that you can continue building a brand around the entire niche itself. So build a brand, put yourself out there, and then go from there. Now, the number 9 most overrated thing that you can do is not getting help. When I first got started in this online business, blogging, affiliate marketing thing, I tried to do a lot of it myself, and I ended up wasting like an entire year following bad advice that I didn't know was bad at the time because I just didn't know what I didn't know. And when I turn around and look back at it, I see that different types of trainings and mentorships or whatever, those things cost money, but the amount of time that you save is outstanding. I mean, you can save so much time by knowing what to do, when to do it, and most importantly, how to do it for your particular circumstance, which is part of the reason why I created oneblogaway.co. I wanted to give people the information that they need so that they can start making money with their affiliate websites immediately, like from the very beginning, rather than having to go through a lot of the failures and successes. The same things that I went through, I share with everyone within my private community over at oneblogaway.co. So I'll be sure to put a link down in the description. Hope to see you on the inside. Now, number 8, something that is really underrated in my opinion would definitely have to be SEO Content Optimizers. Now, those would be tools such as Surfer SEO, Phrase.io, which is my favorite one. Link down in the description for that. Neuron Writer is another one as well. Page Optimizer Pro. These are on-page SEO optimization tools that will tell you exactly what keywords need to be included in your article so that you can have the best shot at ranking online. I've done so many tests on this where I didn't use any of these tools like a Phrase or a Surfer, and then I did use those tools. The ones where I did got a lot more traffic faster, and I was able to start making money. So definitely don't go the route of just trying to write the articles yourself. Have some direction and use these SEO content optimizers. Now, for number 7, something that is completely overrated is literally watching every affiliate and blogging YouTube channel or blog or podcast that is out there. If you do that, you're going to end up wasting a lot of time doing a lot of paralysis by analysis, listening to this guru, listening to that guru. You just need to pick one. Now, there's a few things that you can do to make sure that you pick a good one, and you want to pick someone who has been creating content for a long time, can prove that they are doing this kind of thing, not just by flashing money, but showing it in their lifestyles as well. Are they doing it full time? Are they doing it just on the side? What kind of success have they actually had? Look for those types of things to make sure that who you're following actually knows what they're talking about and can prove it if prompted. Once you find somebody, pick them and stick with them. Whatever process that they're using and they're sharing, sharing, you need to just follow that process and then do that until you start to make some money with it. There are going to be bumps in the road. There's going to be mistakes that are going to be made. But instead of giving up and then trying another way to try to get more traffic to your blog, just keep sticking with the way that one person has shown you how to do it and keep going until it works. The last thing you want to do is continuously hit the reset button every time you try something new and it doesn't work on the first try. You need to keep working with it and then moving forward with it from there. For number 6, something that is totally underrated is support from a spouse, a significant other, a partner, your family, whatever, right? Getting support from them is going to help you get through the tough parts. When you are starting a website, especially if it's on a brand new domain that has never existed before, and when I say domain, I mean the name of the website, you're going to have to go through a pretty, tough period where you're doing a lot of work and you're making not too much money. And it's going to be hard when other people are looking at you and thinking, okay, why are you spending so much time in front of your computer and you're not making any money from it? Just go to work and get a job, right? People are going to look at you that way. But if you actually have support from your family, one thing that was huge for me is that I had my wife who was there. Even though she didn't completely believe in it in the very beginning, she would allow me to work on it and stay up late and then wake up early and do all of these things until it actually started turning a profit. It actually started paying some bills. It was paying the cell phone bill, then it was paying the light bill, then it started paying the mortgage, and then it just got bigger and bigger after that. So as long as you have some type of support, it's much better and much easier to get through the hard times that it comes with blogging. And the best ways to do that is with a nice community of other people who are going through it and who are also a little further along than you are, so that you have a shoulder to cry on when things may not be going the way that you want, but you won't give up because you're in it with other people as well. Now, before we get back to the podcast, are you a website owner looking to make more money with your website? Well, look no further than Ezoic. Using machine learning, Ezoic creates personalized ad experiences for every visitor on your website, increasing the revenue while also balancing the user experience. I use Ezoic on my sites, and I think you should as well. And with Ezoic ads, publishers can connect with money-making popular ad networks and exchanges, completely streamlining the process for getting ads onto your site quickly and with little intervention on your part. Plus, with AI optimization and mediation, bloggers and publishers make more money and keep people on their sites longer, which is good for your website's SEO. So, unlock the true earning potential of your website by enrolling your site with Ezoic ads. Whether you're a beginner or a seasoned publisher, start your free trial over at ezoic.com. That's EZOIC.com. Now, let's get back to the episode. The number 5 most overrated thing that you can do when it comes to blogging and affiliate marketing is diversifying your traffic and revenue streams. Now, when you go online, everyone tells you, oh, you need to diversify. Oh, because of AI content, I need to make absolutely sure that I'm getting traffic from Pinterest and Twitter and Facebook. No, don't do that. All right. One thing that I definitely recommend is that you focus, number 1, on SEO. Get that working, and then focus on one other traffic source. And that's it. If you try to spread yourself too thin, you're going to have a whole bunch of content in this place and that place, and you're not going to have really anything to show for it other than a whole bunch of half-done projects. When I first got started, the big thing for me was focusing on just the blog. And then when I had it making money and getting traffic, I slowly went over into YouTube. And then after I started doing YouTube and that started churning out money as well, then you can focus on other things such as Facebook or Instagram. But don't look at what people have been doing for years and think that you have to replicate it. We're all not Gary Vaynerchuk, right? He has a huge team of people who help him be everywhere all the time. When you're a solopreneur, when you're first getting started with this, you need to focus on one thing only, and then slowly move to other things as time goes on and you start having some success with it. So don't diversify too early, especially when it comes to traffic. And when it comes to revenue, it's much better to focus on one type of revenue source, and then everything else is going to kind of follow it behind. So one thing I recommend definitely in my trainings and in my private community is that when it comes to revenue, focus on affiliate marketing first. Things such as display ads and sponsorships and other types of ways that you can monetize your blog is going to come after you have created the content that is focused on affiliate marketing. That's just the way that it happens, and you can start tacking on those revenue streams as time goes on. Don't focus on too many things all at once because you're not going to be great at any of them, especially if you're first getting started. Now, something that's completely overrated is definitely number 4, and that's buying expensive tools to get your blog up and running. One thing a friend of mine told me when I first started golfing was I wanted to buy some big expensive clubs, and he was like, wait, see if you actually like it first, and then you can reinvest into getting some better tools. Plus, if you learn how to golf with really crappy clubs, then when you actually buy the nice ones, the real good ones, you're going to appreciate them more, and it's going to make you a better player. So the same difference applies here. Don't spend too much money on stuff early on, but just get the knowledge. If you're going to spend money on anything, spend money on the knowledge of how to do it and move forward. To run your blog, it's got to be very, very, cheap and bare bones in the very beginning, especially if you do not have the money to invest in it. So one thing that I definitely do is stay away when you're first getting started, away from the $100 a month tools such as Ahrefs or SEMrush, or buying expensive themes for your website or anything like that. Just get something that's going to be serviceable. See if you like it. See if you're going to continue wanting to write for your blog. And if that's the case, then you're going to start reinvesting things. The number 3 most overrated thing that you can do with your blog is passing core web vitals. Now, this is huge. It was the biggest thing in SEO like a year and a half ago, but nowadays no one even really talks about it. And part of the reason is because Google has completely removed parts of it from their guidelines that they used to have in the past, and they've moved it to this place or that place. So it makes you wonder if they even care whether or not how fast your website is. When it comes to your website, make it as fast as you can. Use tools such as a WP Rocket, or if you're on Ezoic or something, using their Ezoic Leap to try to get your website as fast as possible, but don't break, the world trying to get it to pass core web vitals. Do what you can and move on. I've had plenty of sites that have grown and gotten massive traffic without having to pass core web vitals. It is something that you want to keep in the back of your mind as time goes on, but you do not have to concentrate on it early on. The number 2 most underrated thing that you can do to continue growing your affiliate marketing blogging business is focus. Focus is completely underrated. Look at one thing, focus on it until you have some type of success, and then move on to the next thing. If you have your focus in too many pots, then you're not going to have anything done. For example, let's just say that you're in like a chicken coop and you're trying to catch 12 chickens that are out there. Are you going to be able to catch all 12 chickens at the same time? Of course not. You need to focus on one chicken, and when you get it and you finally got it, put it where it's got to go, and then go look after the next chicken, and then the next chicken, and then the next chicken. If you try to catch more than one at a time, you're not going to end up catching any of them, right? So have major focus. Do one thing at a time, focus on it until completion, and then move on to the next task in building up your blog. And number 1, the most underrated thing that you can possibly do, this is the big reveal I was telling you about earlier in the video, is failing to build topical authority for your site. You have to build it. That is the way that's going to cut through AI. It's going to be the thing that's going to cut through everyone else who's just pressing buttons and getting articles up and running. If you can topically cover an entire subject online and let Google see that you are a pro, that you know exactly what you're talking about when it comes to this particular topic, then you are going to rank faster for these types of terms. And if you interlink it the right way, you're going to be able to get some really major terms ranking fast so that you can make more money with affiliate marketing. And the training that I use that taught me topical authority is in the video right there.